Hey, what's your email open rate? Is it 20%, 40, 60? You do know, don't you? This is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate, and today I want to give you a couple of tips that'll help your email open rate go through the roof. In the world of AI, in the world of automation, in the world of set it and forget it, there's a lot of things going on out there. And I want to teach you how to outdo AI. There's a couple of things. If you want your emails or your texts to be open on a regular basis, you should make it super regular. Number one, you have to be consistent. If you're not consistent with your email patterns, if you're not sending them on a super regular basis, your customer client will probably forget you. Your customer client will probably unsubscribe. Your customer client might even find a substitute for you. Now, you have to decide what regular means. I've been told that one email every day is good. One email every week is good. There's a lot of different patterns, but I think you need to analyze your customer and client base and find out how often they want to be communicated with. It might be different. It might be that customers need a different cadence than a client does. It might mean Class A client needs a different cadence than a Class D client. But I can tell you one thing is for sure. Number one, you have to be consistent. Let me do a side note too before I tell you the second thing that you need to do with your emails. You do know your email open rate, right? You do know your text open rate, don't you? I hope that you're tracking that, because sending emails just to send them or sending text just to send them doesn't make it effective. Have you been getting a lot of texts lately on your cell phone that say, hey, do you want to sign up for this insurance, or can I give you a quote on this or that? I want you to notice what they do in all of those texts. At the end, they say press stop to unsubscribe or press 1 to cancel. They always ask for a call to action. If you answer, if you unsubscribe, they know you've read it. So that is a tracking mechanism built in. Do you know your open rate? If not, there are tons of programs out there. That'd be one of the first things that I would do. And then after you analyze your open rate, you need to be honest with yourself. Is it working? Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. The only thing that you can improve is something that you know a record of. So find out what your open rate is and then begin to improve it through the two things I'm telling you today. Number one, be consistent. The second thing that you have to do in order to get your emails open, and this is contrary to a lot of things that are being talked about in the noise of our marketplace today, you need to be personal. We've heard over the years that your subject line needs to catch them like the news. It needs to be catchy. It needs to say, 4 people discover a gold treasure on 4th Avenue, more at 6, right? You have to be catchy. And that is true. Your subject line needs to be appealing. But you know what's most appealing is to be personal. You want to have a relevant topic if you're doing a mass email or a mass conversation or communication. But it gets better when you can make it even more personal. When the subject line speaks to something that they are dealing with on a regular basis daily. What this means is you have to know more about your customers and your clients. AI can learn those things. Automated intelligence can learn those things and can grab them over time and can get good at that possibly. But for you, when you connect to someone on a regular basis in a deeper level, and you can put something in the subject line, something like this. You've talked about 123 Main Street with a client on the phone, right? So you know what they are looking for, and they have a question about the sunroom, and now your subject line of your email says, I've got some information about the sunroom on 123 Main Street. Nearly 100% guarantee, unless they bought something else or they were just dragging you along to keep you entertained about 123 Main Street, that they will open that email because it is super specific and personal. Also, along with being personal, you want to be relevant. I mentioned that a few moments ago. You want to make sure that the things that you're talking about in blanket emails are things that are being talked about in the marketplace. Google and YouTube are amazing tools, and AI, amazing tools to find out things that are popular. Have you Googled what are the popular topics in real estate right now? Have you gone to YouTube and searched videos and said, hey, what's the most popular real estate video out there right now? That is real content. That is things that people are listening to, and people will respond in open emails. So anyway, you want to make yourself better than AI? You want to get more of a response, or you want to keep in the game as things get more and more automated? I want to challenge you to be more and more personal. Be regular and be personally specific with your emails, and people will open them more. This is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate, and I hope today this video helps you rise up.